I drive for a living. I deliver cars around the country. And I work with my colleague, Monica down there, who knew God ever before me. I was an atheist, but I now believe in God. And when you're stuck in a car for 2 hours and someone is talking to you about God, you can't get out. You can't get away. But I gave as good as I got as well. And then she started telling me about a prayer meeting in Naas. And when she said prayer meeting, I was finished that conversation anyway straight away. And I said, of course, prayer meeting. Will you come to the prayer meeting? No, I won't. I think it went on for, Monica, was it 9 months, was it? Something like that anyway. So if I'm going somewhere, I like to know where I'm going and what I'm doing, and I want to know every detail. So she gave me a few details, not a whole pile. All I knew was a house in Naas, a couple, Brendan and Dolores. So I said, I'll have a look. And I said, I'll go up anyway, and went up, went into the room, into the house in Naas, and Brendan was talking. And when Brendan was talking, I could see that he believed in what he was saying. And the people there believed in what he was saying as well. I knew there was something there. This was the first night that I was there. I knew there was something there. I didn't know what it was. And got my interest a small bit. Brendan prayed with me. And he came down and he prayed with me. And he walked away and he turned around. He turned around and he said, I feel nothing, he says. And he walked up further and he turned around again. He said, absolutely, I feel nothing at all. And I said in my own mind, I said, you have to feel something, but there was other words added to that as well, like me and whatever. I said, you have to feel something. So that kind of shocked me a small bit, like me. So came back the second night, prayer meeting. He said to me, get off the fence. All right, okay. Third night I came back, he said, do you choose life or death? And I said, I choose life. And from that, I was converted. I'm going there, probably, it's 3 years now. I'd say September, Monica, I'd say, was it? Yeah, 3 years. Every Friday, most Friday nights, not every Friday night, but most Friday nights. And the power of the Holy Spirit in Naas is unbelievable. And I go to Mass every Sunday. I go to church if I can, every day if I can. If I don't, I can't. It doesn't matter. I try to, but I go to Mass every Sunday. I receive the Eucharist. And the power that it gives me is unbelievable. But the Holy Spirit in Naas is unbelievable, and the Holy Spirit here today is unbelievable, because you have people here that will support you and will help you. And I have seen people going to the meeting in Naas that have changed. Like Michael there, that spoke there a while ago. The change that came over him is unbelievable. And other people that came with depression, their whole life changed. You can see it in their face, you can see it in their clothes, the way they dress, the way they present themselves, the way they talk, the way they speak, everywhere, no matter what. Everyone that comes to the Lord and surrenders to the Lord will receive everything. You have to have faith to see miracles. You have to forgive people in your life. You don't have to hug them. You just forgive them in your heart. And when you do that, you will have everything. We started a prayer meeting below in Budford, where we live in Cork. There's 5 or 6 going to the meeting. We had the biggest crowd last Monday night. We had 2 more extra members came, brought it up to about 5 or 6. It doesn't matter. Have a prayer meeting. Even if it is 2 people, in a house, in wherever. If we have a prayer meeting inside a pub, even have it. We've had prayer meetings inside in pubs, and the power of the Holy Spirit is there with us. Whether there's 2 people or 200 people, the Holy Spirit will be there with you.